police, fire, and EMS, trying to get people out of cars once they've committed and the cars have flooded out. It only takes about...
We can give you an example at 7th and Berry, where someone drove around the barracks, simply didn't respond to the personnel trying to hold them up. They went into the underpass. They literally got flooded out, and we had to go in, break out the windows to get them out of the car. Now, the barricades were there, and the individual chose to drive around the barricades thinking he could get through it, and we had to ultimately go in and put other people in jeopardy to break out the windows and ultimately respond.
Well, you know, it's a great visual reminder that it only takes about 6 inches of water to cause you a problem, for you to lose footing should you try to get out of your car, for it to begin to move your vehicle. And so you have to be extremely careful when you're out in your car and entering flooded locations. If you could reinforce that, it would certainly help us. The good news is there's no casualty information for us to report to you. Police, fire, and EMS did their jobs in getting to people. The other public service workers that were out there going to help people get out of their cars, and it has worked for us. However, if you'd reinforce that message, it'd be helpful. As the mayor indicated, there's been associated other problems with LG&E and with MSD, and so I wanted to introduce Mr. Chris Herman from EON LG&E.
As Chris comes up, I want to give an update. The Center for Family and Children will be able to be open. They're just flooded on that first floor. So if, in fact, there's a need for a woman and her children going through a difficult time, that facility is open and is available to assist. Chris.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning. We have slightly under 20,000 customers out at this point across the LG&E system. We expect this number to climb as the calls keep coming in. We have about 70 wires down. I expect that number to go up as people get out and we start finding these things. These are all electric issues. There are no known major gas issues on the system at this time. We're having extensive flooding of underground power vaults throughout the system. Our own Broadway operations center at 9th and Broadway is without power due to flooding. We're on backup power for the data center there and the distribution control center, so we should be able to maintain the basic operational elements of taking calls and processing them. We did have a fire at our Cane Run generating station. We believe that took a lightning strike. I did shut the station down. There's 3 generating units there. There are no power supply issues as a result of that, and there are no injuries, and everything's under control, and we're in the process of restoring those units. We are bringing in additional resources, mostly from the south. The extra utility folks that might be available in the north are consumed doing what we're doing. We've got at least 50 people coming in, adding crews throughout the afternoon. I don't have an estimated restoration time at this point. We're still in the assessment phase, but I'm pretty sure that some of this is going to go over well into tomorrow. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. I want to emphasize again what Doug had said, and in terms of individuals driving their cars, going around the barricades, and then getting involved in having the engine conk out and they're stuck. We are arresting people